I've taken away a lot from being here is how much a diagnosis or a label could affect somebody and how people perceive that person. And I think that being here has taught me to be very careful on how you label people, diagnose people, or even just approach somebody, because you don't know who they really are until you get to know them. So a lot of these kids are thought or put in these categories. Say Eitan was diagnosed with severe autism, and if I would have never worked with him, I would have gone around thinking that certain things would have applied to him, like, you know, like he wouldn't be able to do algebra. Like who would think that? Or reading comprehension, like sometimes, you know, he does it better than I do it because he's nonverbal, and there's certain things that come with that label that we think about these kids. They're just different, like they learn differently, but they're capable of doing things. Yeah, I think that every kid is different, so you would have to approach them a little differently. So kind of just know what their niche is and then go through. Certain kids have certain personalities, so you just kind of adapt yourself to that personality.
So how is all teaching different from other experiences that you've had?
I really like it. It just makes me know that I want to work with people and not just like be sitting behind a desk.
What is your favorite thing about working at all teaching?
The environment. It's a very laid-back environment, and I feel like we all get along really well. Yeah, and the kids are really fun to work with. They're funny. This week, Sid was very bothered by strings all over his clothes, and so his mom took him into a room, and they were cutting they took off his clothes, so he was just in underwear, and Eitan was walking down the hall, and he turns around and he just stares, and then he looks at Joanna and I, and he starts cracking up. It was funny though. It was like a moment.
It was a moment.
That's when their personality comes out, I think.
Yeah.
When they're funny. Like they have
how
a
he
sense of
fixes your hair. What would you say is unique about the approach that we have here at all teaching?
We don't focus on behaviors, and I think that's a really good thing. Behavior is just a reaction to something else, like something bigger. So you can take care of a behavior, but it'll manifest that whatever is happening or whatever is really bothering the person is going to manifest in a different way. It's just a behavior is just kind of like an outlet. So if you take care of one behavior, it'll come out somewhere else. And I think that's what a lot of what's going on right now with autism is missing.